Hello and welcome to an unboxing video. I think I might be out of focus, but that won't be a problem anymore because I've got a new camera that has continuous autofocus. Nailed it. Right now I have the Canon 750D, which is very, very old, very, very rubbish. Doesn't have a flip out screen, so I can't see how good I look or whatever, which is also good because I'm not looking at a screen constantly, I suppose. I want an upgrade. I needed an upgrade. I've had this camera for 2 years-ish, and it was an old model when I got it. This is the 750D, which is still quite an old model. It's not the newest model, but it's a hell of a lot better than this one. Sorry, camera, no offence. I have, as well, a different lens. This lens is an 18 to 55mm, which is okay. It's the average lens. It's the standard, normal one that most cameras have. But this one comes with an 18 to 135mm, so it means it can zoom in more. By the way, this video is going to mostly be full of bits of jargon that some people understand, which I'll try and explain bits of it for just my average viewer. But I thought I'd unbox this on camera because I am excited. I am a camera nerd because I want to work in the media industry. I've studied media. This is my life right now. And also I'm fed up of my camera not being great quality. I think this is off camera. I should have put up set up two cameras to record this. All the shit you don't need. Some CDs, the starter pack. But that's good for if you don't know how to camera. But luckily I do know how to camera. So the standard stuff that comes with this is the charger lead, and a thing to transfer images onto the computer. A USB, that's the one. Nailed it. Here is the other bit of the charger, which this bit plugs into. It's just a standard one. Oh, by the looks of it, sorry I'm rustling. By the looks of it, the battery is smaller than my current camera, which is good, but then also if I lose this charger, I can't use my old charger. But that's fine. Strap to put it around your neck. Here is the lens. Oh, it is a chunky lens. Because the only other lens I've ever had is this one. And the good thing about lenses is they're interchangeable, so you can buy just lenses on their own, so you have a wide variety of lenses. And I can also take the lens off this camera and use it on my new camera, and vice versa. This lens, it's so sexy to me. Weird. Let me take the cap off. Right, mine right now, you move this bit of the lens, to zoom in and out, but this one's got a zoom ring here. And, a focus ring here and a zoom ring here. Right now it's on autofocus, I think. Yeah, manual focus. Ugh. So this is how we focus and zoom in and out. I'll have to work this out, so sorry about it. The difference between this lens, which I'll do close-ups of, this lens, and my new lens is image stabilizer, which is great because although you can do that in my editing software, I'd rather not have to. I mean, it's just a lazy editing thing that if your quality of your footage is great, you don't have to do much in edit. So that's always handy if I'm moving around, if I'm doing it not mounted onto a tripod. I don't know, I'll have to read the instructions. I'm not good with new cameras. Oh, it's locked, that's why. Nice. There we go. So, it zooms. look how much that zooms. Woo. Before, mine could only probably go to about... Wait, it could go to here. About here. That's my standard lens. But this one, wrong way, goes like double that. So, I'm one happy bunny about this one. And also fresh lenses always make me happy because they're so clean. So I will put the protector on. That one. So you'll be able to see me in high definition. Lucky you. Here is the actual camera body. Oh, I'm trying to compare it. It's about the same size really. But the buttons will be different. So it may take me a while to get used to this. Cameras look weird without the lens. So, finally I've got a screen. You don't know how happy this makes me after almost 2 years of not having a screen for YouTube. Oh, so happy. So most of it's the same. I will compare the two images now. Most of the back is the same. So that's good for me, because then I know how to actually work this thing. And then, of course, a flip round screen can also just be like a normal one, like this one is. But my one right now, I couldn't see, so if this is my view of the camera right now, I don't know if I'm in focus, if I'm in frame, if it stopped recording, because cameras have a limit. So I was losing lots of footage, having shit footage, and now I don't have to. Now, one of the main things, the difference between that camera that I'm filming on now and this camera, is this one actually has a place where I can plug in my microphone. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm excited. So now I can have a microphone that's mounted on the top, which is absolutely great, because right now, sorry to pick up the thing, I've got this, so it's a handheld thing that I have to sync up in edit, which isn't hard to do, but it's just a pain in the ass. It's an extra step that a lazy person like me would rather not do. Another thing I'm really excited for with this is the fact that it's... I can't remember my point. No, can't remember. Oh yes, I remember. In my one right now, the battery compartment which is in the bottom, is the same for my SD card. There's a little SD card slot right next to it. What I like about the newer designs is that the card slot is on the side, so that when it's mounted on a tripod, I don't have to take it off of the tripod, get the card out of my cards for, put it back on the tripod, and risk moving my shot so that it's slightly different and it's just continuity. But now I don't have to unmount the tripod, I can take it out from the side, which I freaking love, which is what I loved about my cameras that I used in college, which was the 650D. Is the fact that it had this instead of if I used my own camera. On this little dial thing that you have for photography, mine has a little camera on there. But I was so confused, but there's an on button and then there's the camera button. To you might be like, yeah, so what? But to me, I quite like that design. It's a neat design. Oh, if you're wondering, I got this from Enquiries. It was £799, but it had £50 off in the sale, so this is more expensive. This is over £800 worth of equipment. I'm going to read a few things from the manual, and not the manual, the box, and tell you what is different about this camera, and also why I love it. If you're a camera nerd like me, I'd recommend getting a really good camera. But if you are starting YouTube, do not get a camera as good as this. You don't need it. You can do it with this camera until you're either going to do it as a job or you're going to use it for other big projects. It works with Mac, which is great because I have a Mac, because I use Mac editing software. But what I was going to tell you is 24.2 megapixels, which is better than this one. Maximum 19 point AF. Pretty good focus. Vari-angle LCD screen, that's what I showed you, is the screen that moves out. Autofocus 3, great. Canon contact station, I think that's when it's either to charge it or to sync it with a computer or a device. I'll have to look into that one. I'll put a little thing on the screen explaining what that is if I find out. And then Wi-Fi, which I need to find out if I can actually, like, what that means I can do. I think that's about it. Now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to set up this camera and I'm going to film a little bit and I will insert the quality difference now. Now, bear in mind that I'm on auto as well. So, this isn't me setting it up great. This is just everything auto. Okay? So this is what my videos are going to look like. And I'm back and I'm in focus and it's great and the lighting's great and I love it and camera's great. I can see myself now, so I'll try not to look over there. I've had a good old test out of it now. Hopefully the image quality you think is better. I'm in 50 frames per second, so I'm great. I'm moving nicely and it won't change the quality in edit because I edit in 60 frames per second, so it shouldn't change it too much. There isn't a 60 per second option, but shouldn't be as bad. And I'm excited. Do you like the footage? Do you hate the footage? I like it. I love how I can see myself here. You can't see where here is. I don't really know what else to say. I've played with it, it looks good. Still got to work out Wi-Fi. But I would recommend this camera if you've got this... Oh, here's my old camera. If you've got this rubbish camera, I would recommend this 750D Canon with a 18 to 135mm lens. It gets a bit confused though with tracking, because it thinks all my faces back here are faces that it should be focused on. So hopefully it doesn't bounce too much. But this is the test footage. Let me know what you think, because I want to know what you think. And I think I found my camera. Well, I've got to use it quite a lot now. I've got to get some use out of it because it is very expensive. I want to see how quick it is to focus on something. Here's my headphones, first thing I could think of getting. Oh, it's attached to my phone. Wait, please hold. There you go. Let's see how long it takes to focus on this. Oh hey, look at that. I'm back on my face. Let me know what you think. Let me know whatever, and hopefully this would have given you an idea. If you like this camera, this is going to be my quality from now on. And thank you for watching. If you liked it, push all the buttons so you know what to do, and I'll see you later in better quality. Goodbye. Once again. So happy. I'm so happy.